Welcome back to another episode of Spunky the Cat Recaps. I'm Spunky the Cat, and today we're going to be recapping episode 3 of Drag Race Mexico. Why? Because you want more drag race in your life, but you hate reading the subtitles. Vamos! On last week's episode, spoilers are in effect. We had a design challenge, and it was quinceañera themed. Argenis won with this stunning creation. The bottom two were Serena Morena and Ms. Vallarta. Serena survived the lip sync, and we'll be seeing more of her shortly. We are now back in the workroom after Ms. Vallarta's elimination, and her mirror message said to bring talc. It must be moist south of her border. I can relate. I have a funny story about getting talc in another country, but I'll save that for another day. We can see some relief all over Serena's face. Maybe she can get some sleep and come back better than ever. Now it's a new day in the workroom, and Gala opens up saying they really want to show themselves. But if you remember, Gala showed one of her huevos to the judges during the piñata photo shoot. Christian stirs the pot a little, and boy do we like a cauldron of drama. Serena and Vermelia bring out the claws, and all of a sudden, it's a battle of the worst track records. Suddenly, the alarm goes off, and Valentina comes on screen, and she, of course, has some random cryptic message about a corporation and positions and whatnot. Then, bam, she's in the room behind them. Regina compliments Valentina in the confessional. Flatter only gets you anywhere when she can hear it, Regina. But do whatever it takes, right? The mini challenge is announced, and the girls have to pair up together. Serena did not want to be with Vermelia, and it was obvious. Awkward! Serena ended up with Lady Carol. Apparently, Regina drew the short straw, or IDK, but she ended up paired with Vermelia. They only get 5 minutes to get into quick drag, and it's an eating challenge? I have one word. Why? Who asked for this? Was it you? Look at Lolita's bondage harness. Growl. I do appreciate something to grab a hold of for balance at times. The groups we have are Margaret and Gala, Lady Carol and Serena, Regina and Vermelia, Christian and Argenis, and Pixie and Matraca. The mini challenge starts and chaos ensues. It's a total pig out session. Taco Bellas? I don't think. After all the pandemonium with 6 tacos consumed, the winning team is Regina and Vermelia. Vermelia must have been really feeling the need to step on the gas this week. So far, she seems revved up. Cut to her confessional, and she's putting her entire fist in her mouth, showing off her secret trick. Well, it ain't no secret no mo. The time has come to announce the Maxi Challenge, and it's an entrepreneurial writing, branding, and acting challenge. Each team will get one of 5 businesses. They will have to create a commercial for said business. The pit crew, looking so good, brings out 5 items representing the following businesses: funeral home, travel agency, nail salon, automobile mechanic, taco stand. Here's a bit of a twist that the contestants may or may not have known about. The pairs from the mini challenge stay the same for the maxi challenge. Sorry about you if you wanted a different teammate. Next, the queens pick their company type. Because Regina and Vermelia won the mini challenge, they get to pick first. They decide to take the taco stand. The other 4 groups have to agree on which ones they're doing. Will there be blood? Pixie and Matraca take the funeral home, and Gala and Margaret are over it because that was their first choice. Argenis and Christian select the travel agency out of spite for Gala and Margaret, as that was their second choice. Lady Caro and Serena choose to be mechanics, and then Gala and Margaret were left with the nail salon. This ended up not seeming to follow the everyone has to agree stipulation. It really came off more like a first come, first serve. Moving on, Valentina announced tonight's guest judges Donna Paula, and the queens freak out. I looked up some information about Donna, and she's a singer, a model, and an actress. Geez, lady, pick a skill. She's been in the spotlight since the age of 4 and is beloved throughout Mexico and the rest of the world. Now it's time to shoot the shots. Regina and Vermilia are up first with their taco stand. Regina is super into it and doing great. Vermilia was very Vermilia, loud and only somewhat effective. And look at the underboob. Eek! Valentina stresses the importance of enunciation, and that's a bad sign if the judges can't understand you. Foreshadowing much? Pixie and Matraca are next at the funeral home. They both look great and funeral ready for the gods. Pixie is given crap by Lolita for not doing too good initially, but they loved what Matraca was giving. Side note, Valentina lives for her director moment on Today. That probably would be a fun role. Lady Caro and Serena are up, and they are the mechanics with all the tools. Valentina is a little worried about all they are trying to fit into their commercial. There are lots of sexual puns. They are told to give more energy, and Serena makes an excuse about a contact missing or something. More foreshadowing? Watching this, Serena seems inexperienced. Now for Christian and Argenis, or as I'm calling them, the Beauty and the Beast for this challenge. They have a travel agency. Argenis admits to not being experienced and thinks Christian is doing better than her. Valentina hams it up some more. I feel this was probably helpful and brought some levity. Lolita seems to enjoy goofy Valentina as well. The final group is Margaret and Gala, and they were left with the nail salon option. We all know it rarely goes well when you don't get the option you wanted. Double eek, because there's 2 of them. Eek, eek. They state they are nerds and are nervous. Nervous nerds, huh? Sounds like me on a date. Valentina wants more from Margaret. Looks-wise, they look a little crazy, but also great. And for a chuckle, check out the pit crew member in the background. His face. I can't. It's hilarious. Fast forward to Elimination Day, and we have some more Dragaracha acapella going down. Maybe every Elimination Day, this is what happens. I don't know. I can't remember. We'll see next sode. BT dubs, I didn't know drag roaches vogued the house down boots. You learn something new every day. Now it's time to get ready and have emotional discussions. Come on, helping others through telling your story. Let's bring out the trauma. Turns out that Vermilia's family made her promise to never be gay. She came out to her family eventually, and then came out as a drag queen. Maybe I missed something in the translation, but it didn't really seem like the story wrapped up. Was it just me? Pan across the room and you will find Gala about to cry mid-beat. Turns out Gala hasn't told her mother that they do drag. She's scared of becoming estranged and doesn't want to lose the relationship she has with her mother. This is so sad. Why can't everyone just get over our differences? It's 2023, people. Time for the main stage. All the judges strut the catwalk and look incredible. Valentina and Lolita are back to episode 1 level goddesses on the runway. Woohoo! Oscar, it's good seeing you again, mi amor. And here's Donna. She is super excited to be there, and she looks like $1,000,000 pesos. Tonight's runway category is Maria Felix. She was a Mexicana singer and actress. She was one of the most successful figures in Latin America in the 1940s and 1950s. She had tons of style and was una diva icónica. Before we hit the runway, just a reminder of my silly and self-explanatory rating system. Each look will get a no way Jose, just okay Jose, or yes way Jose. This is my opinion, and it's the best opinion. First to the main stage is Peaksy Peaksy. Comparing the garment to the pic, meh. The hat doesn't match, the shape isn't flattering. This seems like a safe, or dare I say, boring look. I want her to bring it as fierce as she did week 1. This is a no way Jose. Argenis is second up, and she is gorgeous. Compared with the photo of Maria, Argenis' garment is dragged up and a great creation. The pops of gold and red in the right places really add to the look. It's a yes way Jose. Now we have Margaret Ija in a white tailor-made suit. This is so strikingly pretty and very well made. It looks good on her. I do feel like it could be dragged up a bit for the runway, but it's still really great. It's a yes way Jose. Regina arrives on stage wearing a stunning garment from head to toe. Dana makes an audible noise more commonly heard in the bedroom. This is the Cartier look from Maria. The accessories are appropriate and satisfying. I do love the Crocs. No, not those. These. Regina gets a yes way Jose. Christian is all pink, and I don't think she has ever been ugly a day in her life. The garment is gorgeous and her makeup is unique, fun, and polished. Will this queen ever disappoint? I hope not. She gets another yes way Jose from me. It's time for Serena, and she stole Valentina's look, but not as good. Sorry girl, this looks purchasable at a high-end store. High-end, but still off the rack. She's pretty, but is that enough? Serena receives a just okay Jose. Next we have Lady Caro, serving a white dress with stunning embellishments. Yo vivo para this look. Love it. So beautiful. Pays homage and makes it her own at the same time. I don't even have time to talk about the hair, the makeup. It's perfection. Lady Caro gets a yes way Jose. Galavaro hits the runway serving French can-can, but in the confessional, she calls it Russian goddess. Regardless of what part of the world, I want a plane ticket to her landing strip. This is sort of simple, but not really, if you get into the details. The garment is shiny, structured, and flowing. What more could we ask for? It's a yes way Jose. From yes to mess, now we have Vermelia Noir. She has done some looks I like, but this is not one of them. The garment swallows her and does not look heightened to another level. Dana liked it, but then she said she liked them all. I guess we know who is the Paula Abdul of tonight. This is a no way Jose. Taraka is the final queen to stomp, and she looks great. She selected a pick with a simple garment, then she elevated it while still highlighting what was great about the OG dress. She reveals a statement message. According to the subtitles, her banner says, "If the people are hungry, let them eat." Is this about the Marie Antoinette quote? I'm not sure. Let me know down below. It's always good to have a powerful message and to use your platform. Matraka gets a yes way Jose. All the queens return to the stage. It's time to watch their entrepreneurial debut commercials. I'm getting out my credit card and I'm ready to place an order. Let's see what they are selling us tonight. Our first viewing is Argenis and Christian. They are the only two queens to win maxi challenges so far. Can they win again? They are at an airport and Christian seems to work there. Argenis wants her kitty petted and is crying out for relief. Her ache downstairs can only be resolved with world travel, I guess? Now, the airport seats have inflatable sex dolls. Makes sense. Also, it turns out that gases from a scrotum are just what you need in case of emergency. Checks out. Oh, good. The seats also have vibrators. This is a full-service airport. Now I'm jealous. This has never happened to me while I was waiting at my gate. And suddenly the commercial ends. There are lots of smiles and claps from the judges. That must mean it was good. I suppose. The judges really like it and were surprised that Christian only barely outshone Argenis. Donna loved it and called it a porn movie. Valentina loves Christian's makeup and Argenis' dress. The second commercial is for a new all-inclusive taco stand. I guess these ladies will sell their taco to anyone with enough money. Good for them. We have Regina and Vermelia serving tacos to the masses. Regina amps up the character she is portraying, and it's funny as well as raunchy. Am I too much of a prude for this episode? No, but also yes. Anyways, the skit included sauces, meats, buns, wieners. It had it all, and the judges loved it. Regina comes off as experienced, but Vermelia does not. Even Donna, tonight's Paula Abdul, gave negative feedback. Escandalo! They go on and on about Regina's performance and runway presentation. It looks like this group might be one in the top and one in the bottom. Our next group is Serena and Lady Kettle, and it starts out so suddenly and confusingly. They are the mechanics, remember? Let's see if they can use their tools in all the right gears. They get rides from the pit crew. Serena really likes highlighting the packages they offer at the shop. Package 1 is lubricating, and we all need that service. Package 2 is clutching, which looks like a good time. Package 3 is patching, and that seems to be for your boobies? Seems plausible. The judges like this one as well. It seems like the commercials are being received well so far. Boy, does Oscar love tatas. Last week he gave us a shimmy, and this week he is all about the bouncing up and down. He is living his best life vicariously through Lady Kettle's breastplate. Then the two were commended on their on-screen chemistry. Lady Kettle's look was praised by Donna. Valentina likes Serena's garment color. Duh. But she likes her own garment better. Duh again. It's time for a trip to the nail salon with Gala and Margaret. They look amazing on the runway. Let's see how the filming went. This commercial was actually set up well. They start with 3 reasons to get your nails done, and this actually makes sense. Their cat roaring or meowing or whatevering is unique, but you decide good unique or bad unique. Lol. Then it turns dirty, and that's okay, but is it funny? Lube for your gum so that it doesn't stick in your hair? Okay. Hard rubbing for polish? Okay. Nails specifically designed and ground down for cat fights? Okay. And cue the kitty fight. Maybe if they hadn't got their nails done here, their hearts would be full of love and peace. But that's not entertaining. They swap wigs and suddenly that's where we are. They're back to friends and will be riding the pit crew into La Noche. Okay. Donna didn't like it. She said the commercial had too many puns and it became predictable. Oscar said the pit crew is hotter than the script. Same page, Oscar, same page. Valentina loves Gala's runway garment, as do I. Lolita calls out that Margaret's outfit was basic, but done so well. I agree again. The last sketch is from Matraca and Pixie. Did they save the best for last? Their commercial is for a funeral home. Pixie is crying, and Matraca is in a coffin. Matraca pops out and starts pitching their services. They can fix your face with plaster. Cool. There's also a reference to Gala's Huevo popping out episode 1. Being reminded of that, does anyone else besides me wish they were on set that day? Back to the commercial. They also offer wig glue that lasts an eternity. Well, it kinda has to in this instance. If you are looking for this place, go to La Mejor Calle Sucia or The Dirtiest Street. The address was 69 Pink My Ass Street. What and why? Gotta fill the airtime somehow. Matraca closes Pixie in the coffin and that ends the scene. The judges thought that the sketch was funny and made some sense. Lolita felt that Pixie's runway was selling herself short based on her own style. Valentina thought Matraca's look was good, but could be taken to the next level with some of Maria's icónica accessories. Las chicas go backstage while the judges elaborate on their opinions to determine the tops and bottoms. The girls are brought back to the main stage and the tops and bottoms are revealed. The safe queens are Lady Quero, Galavaro, Matraca, and Pixie. That means the queens remaining are the tops and bottoms. They are Christian, Argenis, Regina, Vermelia, Serena, and Margaret. Who's going to win? Who's going to lip sync? I gotta know. Argenis is announced safe. Christian and Regina are the top 2, and the winner is Regina Voce. I love this for her. Nice job and great week. Te quiero. Christian is sent to the back of the stage as safe. Out of the bottom 3, the safe one is Margaret, and I agree. The other 2 have been here twice before, and one of them needs to go. I hope this is a good lip sync. It's a Donna song. Do her proud. Well, it was another just fine lip sync. This was the first time I heard the song, and it's a bop. Serena had a good but not great costume change. I don't think it will take much to beat Vermelia, though. The time has come to find out who will be the next to go. But before we do that, let's give this series' highest weekly honor for my favorite runway presentation. This episode's Jose You Slay award goes to Lady Quero. I absolutely love this look and I am officially a Lady Quero stan. Thanks for looking so damn buena. The queen that won the lip sync is Serena Morena. Good job, girl. Try to stay out of the bottom next week. That means that Vermelia Noir has to sashay away. I'm always sad to see the queens leave. I will miss her stunning beat and positive outlook on the competition. But this was time to go. Beyond time, actually. Next week is gonna be a doozy, I bet. Possibly the reading challenge. La biblioteca está abierta. And then it's the Rusical! I love Rusicals and I'm excited to see how this goes. TBH Drag Race Mexico has been a little shaky and underwhelming so far. I probably just had expectations that were too high and that happens. That wraps things up for this week. How do you feel this season is going so far? Let me know below in the comments. I would love for you to share your opinions. If you liked this recap, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this recap, send money for courses that will make me better at video production. Finally, if you want to see more of me on this channel recapping Drag Race Mexico as well as other franchises of Drag Race, be sure to subscribe. Just do it. See you next semana. Adios y mucho amor.